like I always start it this way. When I talk about investing in treasury bonds or investing generally, right? It's not just about deploying money. It's about three critical things. The first one, what's your objective? Why are you investing? Because we are different, right? And I know no matter how best we define the objectives or goals of different people, somehow, somewhere, treasury bonds will fit into them. They might not fit everything or do everything, but they will fit into them. So I always know bonds, of course, will do their part. But it's important to always ask ourselves, what is your ultimate objective as a person as you're investing? That's one. Two, what's your horizon, the time horizon? Are you investing for 1 year? Are you investing for 2 years? Do you have 25 years? There are times where I have told people, no, you invest for 25 years, and they always tell you, but Alex, I might not be here. I'm like, hey, aren't you also, don't you have kids? Don't you have responsibilities? Is it not better for you to invest for 25 years and it goes for 10 years? Then, but in case the unfortunate happens, your offsprings can take on that investment and it will take care of them for at least 10, 15 years. And all of a sudden they see it different, right? There are those who tell you, no, those my kids or my responsibilities are different, are well taken care of. My goal is to invest for me to enjoy my money when I'm still here. So that also defines what to do. Three, what's your risk appetite? Risk appetite, there are times when lately there are more and more people who are embracing more riskier investments, and we are starting to even onboard them to products like international equities. They come with, especially if they have a little bit of more capital, where someone wakes up and they say, no, I feel like Uganda is limited right now. Alex, maybe I've done bonds before. I've been following you. I've done some bonds, or I've done unit trusts, and I have some big portfolio. But now I'm more interested in something that protects me against whatever geopolitics Uganda might easily face in a medium term, because we cannot ignore it. We have a different way of assessing it, but we can't ignore it. Then when you get that clear, you get someone's objective and goals we can easily craft out for. We get someone whose time horizon they're trying to invest for, and we get their risk appetite and their a little bit of profiling. Then the product we come up with and the goals and the investment plan, we end up saying, okay, you invest in this versus this, or if you are to buy bonds, invest in this versus this, or even if you are to invest outside Uganda, do you go to Kenya? If you go to Kenya, do you buy equities or you go to fixed income? That's okay. If you go to the US, how good are you at making research? Should you buy direct stocks or should you buy ETFs? So that's where I want to start, from the perspective of getting to know someone. If I define those, then it helps me to easily now say, okay, let's look at this, let's look at this, look at that. Now, let's start with the starting position of you being a low risk person. Many of us actually, we are inherently low risk here. Low risk, our risk appetite is low, not because we do not want money or we don't want higher returns. We just don't want to lose the little we have. It always comes down to, if someone is to promise you a 50% return, but when you assess it, you're like, I might lose everything. You're like, it's okay. Let me stay with what I have. And that is where we are inherent. We don't have so much resources, because I've come to realize people who have more resources or people who are younger, they tend to have a higher risk appetite, because even if one venture fails, they can go somewhere else and they get more capital to invest something. So if you are a lower risk person, one. Two, someone who is fully employed, that means you don't even have time to start businesses. Then the capital markets become an amazing avenue for your investments. Amazing avenue. Unit trust, you have done some of those. We're going to talk about those. Treasury bonds, very, very good. Equities, or even like investing in like special funds like in Kenya, like you have done, that's also very, very good. So that automatically becomes something worth it, right? But for this discussion, let's focus on treasury bonds because you have done the unit trust. I know I'll do an assessment for you for unit trust versus treasury bond, and you will see. But for treasury bonds, they are the anchor of unit trusts. That's one. Like unit trusts invest in treasury bonds. That's one. But two, which is more important, where I want us to, where I would want you to know, is you do not need a lot of money to invest in the treasury bonds. Though you keep saying you need a lot of money to realize a good benefit, that is true, for one reason, that if we all go and do farming, and for you, me, I do 2 acres of maize and you do 20 acres of maize, and all other factors remaining constant, the rain is okay, the price of maize goes up, the one of 2 acres will make the one of 20 acres will make more money than the one of 2 acres. But it's because he planted more maize than you. So in treasury bonds, it's the same. Of course, someone who comes with 50 million, when they get paid a coupon, they are going to get paid a coupon of more than 3 million in one single payment. So every time they're paying them more, maybe 3.5, like that, Versus someone who comes with 5 million, who is going to be, if they only invest 5 million, they're going to get paid just 350K. But the percentage is the same. When people look at it that way, it scares them like, oh, wait a minute, I don't have that so much money. I don't have the 50 million, so am I going to get 350K? I'm like, no. Treasury bonds are an equalizer this way. You start with what you have. You wake up and you say, I have 10 million. Start with that. Every single month, because you are employed, maybe somehow, somewhere, you can save a 500,000. You can save a 500,000, a 300,000. You keep investing. After a year, you would have moved from the initial 10 million to maybe 20 million. The third year to 30. Yes. Yes, I can hear you.